see across the universe for a while, across the distance, across the miles, searching every inch of the skies. I'm the girl with the sun in her eyes, head in the clouds but feet on the ground, hoping you'll find me this lifetime around. Hi, welcome to the reading vlog. I am going to keep this short and sweet. Look at this. Look at the vibes. We are reading The Longest Autumn by Amy Avery. This is the book we're reading for this vlog. So it is the vibes. It is the time. It is the season. It is the season of the witch. That's work. That's work right there. So every year my work has a gala, and last year I didn't even register on their radar, right? And then this year they're like, hey, Shay, you might have to work the gala. So I might have to go to Chicago next weekend and be in a floor-length black tie dress. And this, she doesn't clean up that well. So anyways, I'm in the car because I have to run errands, one of which is to go to Ulta and get new makeup, because I needed to do it anyways, but now I really have to do it. But also maybe Barnes. So I will be reading this. I might stop somewhere in public and read. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I am baby. We'll see. I brought it just in case. But you might just see footage of me reading in the house. We'll see. So that's that. And that's the intro to the vlog. If I go to Barnes, because I'm on the fence on that, I do have to drive past the Barnes to get to the Ulta. So if I go to the Ulta, I might go to the Barnes. The thing is, I went to the Barnes yesterday. Oops. All right, so let's just get this over with. We did a haul, y'all. I'm going to show you what I got yesterday. Again, because I'm here, I might as well. The footage was very blurry, so hopefully I'm not blurry now. That would not be great. Okay. Barnes & Noble having a sale. Up to 50% on hardcovers. 3 times the points if you're a premium member, which I am. If the hardcovers aren't 50% off, I get 10% off of pretty much everything. Some paperbacks are buy one, get one half off. So, yesterday I went and I spent quite a bit of money. Today I also went and I spent more money. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Oops, she did it again. Not my fault. And I'll tell you why. Yesterday was my fault. I'll take full responsibility. Today, not my fault, because I had a coupon for the Starbucks inside the Barnes & Noble, and it expired today. And they gave it to me last night. What I'm not supposed to get another pumpkin spice frappuccino? 'Tis the season, baby. So I made it happen, basically, is what I'm saying. Plus, I forgot to go in the romance section yesterday. So I made that priority today. Okay. Let's kick things off with what I got yesterday. And kicking things off with what I got yesterday is the only romance book. Well, the only contemporary romance book that I got yesterday, which is Emily Henry, Funny Story. We're going to go through these real quick. Bang, bang, bang. Except for this one. I do have a story about this one. So it's my first Emily Henry. I do have Beach Read. Sorry. I do have Beach Read on pre-order, the special edition with like the sprayed edges. I have that on pre-order. That was supposed to be my first Emily Henry, but then I saw this and I read the synopsis while I was waiting in line for my pumpkin spice frappuccino last night. And I was like, oh crap, the synopsis sounds good. I'm nervous because everybody loves Emily Henry, and as we all know, everything that everybody loves does not translate to me loving. So, not for lack of trying, because I try real hard, you guys. But it sounds really good, and it sounds really fun. I really hope I like it. I tried with Tessa Bailey. All the girlies were like, Tessa Bailey. I read 2 chapters and then I DNF'd. Not for me. I hope Emily Henry is different. So, we will see. I love the Little Lemons. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So fun. So cute. So I got that. Then I got Bright Young Women by Jessica Knoll. Heard amazing things. I've actually heard nothing but good things about this book, so finally picked it up. It is historical fiction. When I was first going through these books last night in the blurry footage, I was tiptoeing around the term historical fiction so much. It was hilarious. It's historical fiction, Susan. It's historical fiction. True crime. I meant to say I don't have a lot of true crime, but I do if you count like my nonfiction that I have. I don't have a lot of true crime historical fiction, if that makes sense. So, anyways, excited to get to this. Long Live Evil by Sarah Reese Brennan. I have heard such amazing things about this. The bookseller that was helping me, who is so sweet every time I go in, by the way, she was in the middle of reading this and she's like, it's so funny. She's like, I love the writing style. It's so interesting and it's so good. So also this art, hello. Oh, I love a good cover. And the Queen, Leigh Bardugo herself, blurbed it. So how could we go wrong? This is the only book that I got for 50% off both yesterday and today. It's The Emperor and the Endless Palace by Justinian Wong. Funny thing about this is this has been on my radar for a few, I want to say months now. And I was like, no. And I knew they were doing up to 50% on hardcovers. So I wanted to, get it. Plus 3 times the points. So I was like, perfect opportunity for me to finally snatch it up. I went to where it normally is and it was not there. And I'm like, son of a... The one time. And short story long, I found it on a table and this was the very last copy. So I snatched it. 50% off. So it is gay. It's gay. Gay. We love a good gay fantasy in this house. Yes, queen. Then I picked up The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. We love an Ocean's 11 crime found family in this household. is it found family? I mean, the gentleman bastards. It's a crime organization. In my head, I choose to believe it's found family, and until I read it and know otherwise, that's what it will be. If you've read it, let me know otherwise. If it's not found family, I will be sad. I will cry a little bit if it's not found family. But I have another floppy book in here that I got today. It's pretty great. But I'm excited to get to this. You know, I'm trying to get into this serious adult fantasy moment. And this is one of the ones that I typically associate with the Joe Abercrombie, John Gwynne, Brandon Sanderson, this one, Scott Lynch, this guy right here. Anyways, so I got that. And I love this cover, by the way. This is a new cover for it. So I saw it on the website and I was like, oh crap, I gotta go get it. And then finally, yesterday, I got The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. And yeah, I finally picked this up. The same bookseller that I was talking to about Long Live Evil read this. She said it was so cute, so nice. So I'm excited to finally get to this. It's been a while. It's been a long while that it's been on my TBR. It came out in 2022, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yep, 2022. And it's been on my radar since then. So finally picked it up. So that's what I got yesterday. A lot of points I just got myself for January. We are saving up my Barnes & Noble points. You know, the little $5 off that you get for every 10 points that you get. You get $5 off. I am saving my $5 off that I accrue. I'm saving that for January for my birthday. You'll see why in January. Okay. So what did I get today? Well, not that. That's the book we're reading for the vlog. I just shoved it in there as I was coming up the stairs. So what did I get today? Let's go through it, besties and babes. The Night Ends with Fire by KX Song. I got this beautiful sprayed edge edition. Oh, I didn't even look at the hardcover. Look at this. Okay, end pages. Never trust dragon, baby. Never do it. Also, it's like, I don't know how to describe this. It's like plasticky. I like it. It feels like it's not going to tear. I like it. So I got this. I've heard good things about it. I finally read the synopsis and I was like, okay, Mulan. It's giving Mulan. And we love Mulan in this house. So pick that up. Plus the sprayed edges. Yeah, the sprayed edges are always going to get me. Where my dark romance girlies at? Because this one... Listen. I'm not going to explain myself. Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue. Fake Rate had this series special edition, and I almost bought it because they were so gorgeous. But they sold out really fast, and at the time I wasn't a subscriber, so I didn't have A, the money at the time, and B, I didn't have early access, so it was a bloodbath. I've realized something about myself lately. Also, okay, but I realized, like, my romances, We need some danger, okay? These little cutesy ones, they're not cutting it for me anymore, Susan. Where's the mafia, Susan? Where's the danger? You know where it's at? On the dark side. So that's where we're going. Speaking of, picked up Leather and Lark by Bryn Weaver. I finished Butcher and Blackbird. Absolutely loved it. So picked up the second book. And I absolutely adored both of these characters in the first book. So I cannot wait to get to their story and see how that shakes out. Also, the epilogue in the first book, I was like, made me very excited to continue on. And I know book 3 comes out, I believe, is it later this year or early next year? I'm not sure which one, but yep. So there's that. And then I got Katie Robert, Illicit Temptations. Ooh. First of all, cover, gorgeous, love it. But it's 2 novels in one, 2 stories in one. So it's Make Me Yours and Make Me Need. But yeah. So, and I know there's a second one coming out in January with 2 more. Don't ask me why I know that. I love Katie Robert. I like how she does spicy scenes. And last but not least, I finally picked it up. God and the Gumiho by Sophie Kim. Also, hello. Love that. Oh, Susan. Oh my God. Look at how floppy. Oh. Anyways, I didn't even read the back. I just kept hearing like people love this one. And the cover, gorgeous. I don't know why I thought this was YA, but I found it in the adult section. So I was like, oh, it's adult. All right, let me get it. And I know there's a second book coming out soon. So, and I just finally read the blurb. I don't do this often where I don't even read the blurb, but like I said, I just keep hearing good things about it. So I'll be like, might as well. And I shouldn't do that, right? Because we've established that just because other people love it doesn't mean I'm going to. Yet here we are, trusting other people. Shut up, you're not my therapist. But it says, as the bickering partners track their case down a path of mayhem and violence, the God and the Gumiho find themselves inescapably drawn to each other. Say less, babes. That would have gotten me. So we love a good bickering partners. Yes. So that's what I got today. So if you're keeping track, that's 6 books yesterday, 5 books today. We have coupons coming to our account for sure. I don't know why I said it like that. But January is looking like I'm going to get at least 2 books for free. I think I did the math earlier and it was like $40 at least. So as of now, that's not counting the few months that we have left before January. Anyways, so I put yesterday's books already in my Libib and my Goodreads, and I already put them on the shelves. I had to take them off for this video to refilm, but I'm going to put today's books in Libib and Goodreads and put them on the shelves. And then we're going to read. We're going to sit down and read. We're going to do it. I'm actually pretty excited to start that. I'm feeling, look, the pumpkin spice is spicing. This is my second one in 2 days. So look, I'm going to You know what? I'm going to save this a little bit for when I start this. I'm going to light my favorite scented candle. It is, by the way, Pumpkin Vanilla Creme by Bath and Body Works. If you want to know what my house smells like, it's that in the fall. So from, I would say, about mid-August to the beginning of December, my house smells like Pumpkin Vanilla Creme, Bath and Body Works candles. So I do stock up. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I don't know why you need to know that, but that is what it smells like. I know I said I was going to probably read outside today, but I obviously have, I'm trying to figure out how real to be with you. Your girl suffers with anxiety. Don't worry, I am medicated for that. But it's hard for me to do things sometimes alone, in terms of, yeah, I'm going to go out in public on a beautiful, nice day where everybody else and their mom is outside using the parks, and set up a camera and read. You know, it's hard for me to allow myself to take up space in the world. Okay, we're getting too real, but so I retreated home. Plus, to be fair, I like to spend time with my cats. My baby girl has been like glue to me ever since I came home. So she's been very sweet and lovey, and I love her so much, and she's my angel baby, and I love her so much. I'm gonna go. There's a nice cool breeze coming through the window. I'm gonna light a candle. We're gonna get the vibes going. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be iconic. Oh, I can't wait. I really hope I like this. We need a win. We need a win. And what do I mean by that? I mean, just what it sounds like. We need a win in this household in terms of reading. It's just been so bleh lately. You know what I mean? Everything's been so mid. I am a grown woman. Yes, thank you for asking. I do have an applesauce pouch. So we are going to continue reading The Longest Autumn. I started it yesterday. It's good so far. I like the writing style. It's very interesting. Full disclosure, I've only read a chapter. And then I put it down because I was doing other things, and I meant to get back to it and at least read at least 50 pages. That didn't happen. So I'm on page 13. So only one chapter. However, that one chapter was pretty good. I like the writing style. I got a feel for the main character. The inciting incident happened. And let me get you some here. You guys like my applesauce? Of course you do. Here. You can have a little bit more. Do you like that? Here. protected her, and now he lied for her. In my book, that's love. It literally takes, say less. Say less. You know what I mean? They're ignoring me. Okay, great. It's following us, right? You're gonna come? Whoa! Wow! Whoa, my baby girl. That was a big jump. That was a big jump, my love. Thank you for giving me your butthole. The bit was worth it. Hang on. Yeah, that's about right. Please hold. Yeah, you can go ahead and judge me now, Bubba. It's fine. I'm judging myself a little bit. All right. I am on page. Please hold. I'm on page 102. There it is. I'm on page 102. So 100 pages in. I am, Bubba's being a baby. He's making biscuits. Thinking about opening a bakery. Oh my goodness. Sorry, got distracted. I'm on page 102. I'm quite enjoying it so far. I am enjoying the mystery aspect. Okay. We all know I suck at reviewing things. So let's review this. Let's talk about what's happening. This follows Tierney, who is a herald for the god of autumn. Basically, her job is to help usher autumn from the realm of the gods into the mortal realm every season, and then back again. Okay? She also has an additional job, which is to help guide the souls of the newly departed to the god of autumn so that he can take them to the underworld. Okay? It's very Hades and Persephone coded, okay? So that's what Tierney does. The first chapter, if you're new here, I spoil things. This is a spoiler zone review. Okay. You know what I meant. So, the first chapter opens and Tierney is ushering autumn in through this magical mirror. This one right here on the cover here of my Owl Crate Special Edition. It looks exactly like this. It's got the stone archway, and then this red is glass, okay? And she uses her blood. She cuts her palm. Bubba, are you listening? You getting this? You can't eat it. Oh my goodness. What is this? Careful, Bubba. Oh Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. I love you. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Big stretch showing everybody your butthole. Oh my god. You don't have an OnlyFans. Stop. I completely forgot where I was now. Right. Thanks for reminding me, Baba. That's my candy stick. I'm sure you'll probably try to eat it. It's just sugar, so I'm sure it's fine. Literally in my hand. You can't have it. You're so precious and I love you so much. You can't have it. It's in my hand. I love him so much. What a stinker. I love you, Papa. You want to help me do this review? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Gotta put the book down. Oh my god. Don't show people your butthole. She cuts her palm and there's magic in her blood to help her go through the portal, to help bring her god through the portal to the mortal realm, because she is human. Okay? Great. So they go through the portal. Everybody's like, yay, autumn's here. Summer's gone. We love it. Yay. And then all of a sudden the glass, they call it the mirror, cracks, shatters, breaks to bits. And everybody looks at Tierney and they're like, what did you do? And she's like, girly pops, I did nothing wrong in my life ever. So there is a mad dash to replace or to fix the mirror, because if they don't fix it, it's just going to be eternally autumn. And, you know, nothing grows in autumn. So buy food, buy resources. So there's that. And she is trying to find out who could have done this to her, because she knows she didn't do it. She has like a cast of friends, obviously. And there's also two religions, which I find very interesting. So there's her religion who, you know, they go to the temples, they venerate the gods of the seasons. And then there's this other religion who venerate this other god of legend. And her aunt, Tierney's aunt, is part of that other religion. Okay. And it's obviously going to become a thing. Because why would you bring it up otherwise? But right now, it's not a huge thing. Just know that it's a thing right now. And we did meet her aunt. Tierney's mom died when she was younger, I believe. And Tierney has been raised her entire life to basically dedicate her life to serve Autumn. Like, she's wanted to be his herald for literally her whole life. So she's worked very hard for this job. And in the meantime, until they figure out what's going on with the mirror, they've stripped her of her title, and now she's back to being an acolyte again. So she's back to where she started, and she's having a rough time. Also, forgot to mention, she suffers with chronic migraines. High chronic pain. Wow. I feel seen. So I absolutely love that. So I'm really actually enjoying this so far. I am, like I said, only 102 pages in. This book is only 108 pages, or 308 pages. Oh my god, numbers are hard, you guys. So I got 200 more pages to go. Oh, and I forgot to mention, one of her friends is in the running to become Autumn's new consort. So that's a little bit awkward because Tierney has a link to Autumn where she can kind of like feel what he's feeling through their connection, right? So that's awkward when your friend's dating him. But no, I'm really enjoying it so far, and it's a breath of fresh air right now to me currently in what I've been reading. I'm not bored. I'm quite enjoying myself. So, yes. I also really like the writing style. I like the world building. I really enjoy the atmosphere. It feels, this is going to sound stupid, but it feels like fall. I think that's helped by me literally burning a fall candle and also reading this in fall. So, really enjoy. I think I know who the bad people are. I always am like hesitant to like say my thoughts on something because then if I'm wrong, I feel stupid. So if I say it out loud and I put it out there and then it comes out that I'm wrong, I look stupid. I could just edit it out. Okay, so here's what's up. She has a friend. His name is Jade. I think. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's J-A-E-D. Jade. And he is the son of winter. Okay? Because the seasons, the gods of the seasons have consorts, and they do this to produce obviously offspring, and these offspring carry on their magical abilities, and that's how this world gets their magic. So they become sorcerers and priests, etc., etc., and that's how this world keeps hold of their magic. Okay, so that's another reason why this mirror being broken is a big deal, because now how are they going to get more magic later on down the line? So also, the more that Autumn stays in the mortal realm, the more mortal he becomes. So we're also dealing with that. Anyways, I think it's her bestie, who's the son of the winter skank. I don't like her. So, the son of the winter goddess, and his new lover, who I think is a Kildarian, the other religion. I think he's a Kildarian spy. What if he was Kildarian himself? Now, see, this is where I would go with it, but I think they would know. How are they gonna know? Who's gonna know? No one's gonna know. Well, he would be like, he would have the presence of a god, basically. But was he a god? He was a god. But is he God now? We just don't know. All possibilities are available to us at this moment. But obviously it's going to be somebody she knows. Somebody we don't expect. So I expect everyone. Especially the friends. So yeah. I will check in the next 100 pages. Or not. I might just check in when I'm done. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. if I have anything interesting to add. Okay, let's just get this over with. Pretty Sprayed Edges. House of Beating Wings by Olivia Wildenstein. It's, oh, picture. Oh. Okay. He's made of mist. And she's naked. All right. Faye. Sounds good. It's thickums. She's thick. 500 pages? Okay, Susan, calm down. All right, well, I got that. Move over. Okay. When Life Gives You Vampires by Gloria Duke. Complete impulse buy. Saw it on an end cap. I was like, hey, she has red hair and is curvy. Hey, it's about vampires. Target audience secured. Thank you very much. I will take it. So this has really cinched it for me. Blah, 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 blah. All while Lily faces down her insecurities about the fact that she lives in a diet-obsessed world with a body that will never age, never die, and never change. So she's a vampire now, and she's curvy, and she's forever in this curvy body. And I'm like, yeah, that's something that I was always concerned about. Same. Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. I need mafia in my life, and this was it. I've been meaning to pick it up. It was on my Kindle for a really long time, and then I got rid of it to replace it with something else because I don't have an actual Kindle. I just read it on my iPad, and so I only have like limited spots. So, but I got this. I got more than I thought I did. Okay. I'm like, is it gonna end yet? Nope. Dragonfall by L.R. Lam. Sick dragons. I heard great things about the people. Nope. I've heard great things about this from the people who have read it. So, there we go. Gothic Hannah by Runix. Purple Sprayed Edges. I had to ask somebody where this was, so that wasn't embarrassing at all. I was like, hey, because I looked for this on Saturday and I didn't find it. And then I went back today and it wasn't there. I couldn't find it. And so I finally broke down and I asked someone and I was like, hey, can you help me find something? And they were like, yeah, sure, what is it? And I'm like, Gothic Hannah, the one with the sprayed edges? She's like, oh yeah, I had it in my hand literally yesterday. I was like, oh, okay. She's like, yeah, I know exactly where it's at. So this was the last copy that they had in the Starbucks cafe part of the Barnes & Noble. They sometimes have, well, they usually always have a book that's $5. So Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. But look at this cover. So I've always wanted to read this, but I was like, oh, pretty cover, only $5. Sold. I'll take this and my pumpkin spice frappuccino. Thank you very much. That's real nice. That's real nice, y'all. Okay. So that's 6 books if you're counting. So 6 books one day, 5 books another day, and 6 books today. Do I have a problem? Probably. However, the sale is now done now. So I'm safe now. I'm safe. It can't hurt me anymore. Okay. Moving on. I am checking time. I'm on page 176, so a little bit before page 200. I had to stop reading because I had to go shopping. Don't worry, I see the irony. I had to stop reading a book to go buy more books. I see it. Shut up. I see it. I needed other things too, okay? It wasn't just the books, right? Well, anyways, I'm on page 176. So far, things are taking a turn, and I don't exactly like it in terms of character development, but we'll see. It's the midway point, right? So, like, things are going to get worse before they get better kind of situation. So she is distancing herself from all her friends. She had a fight with Jad, and he's like, look, you're turning into a different person. You're stealing, because he caught her stealing from someone's room. So he's like, you're stealing. You're becoming this person that I don't even know, all for a job title, basically. And she's like, you don't understand. This is my life. This is my whole entire life. I've worked for this for my entire life, and it's slipping away. And so she's like, I will have nothing. And he's like, not nothing, but okay. Ouch. So there's that. His little boyfriend Bix is being a little weirdo. I don't trust him. But maybe we're not supposed to, maybe we're being led not to trust him, but he is trustworthy. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's they call that a red herring, my friends. I don't know. And then she's like, oh, Jad thinks, he's judging me and thinks I'm this horrible person. Well, I'll go be with somebody who knows I'm a horrible person. And so now she's checking up with this guy who is Jad's half brother, by the way. Messy. I forget his name. Sidriel. Okay. So everything's happening all at once. So Sidriel is Jad's half brother because they're both scions of Winter. So Winter is their mother. Okay. But they're not close. In fact, Tierney was like, Sidriel says Jad's name, and in her mind, Tierney was like, I didn't even know he knew him. I didn't even know he knew of him. So that tells you about their relationship right there. Allegedly. We don't know. Because things could be happening. She doesn't know. She's only there for 3 months of the year, lately. So I don't know. Stuff could be going on. Anyways. Also, Autumn is being a real cutie pie. He's turning more mortal. She was sick, and he was sitting by her bedside when she woke up. Okay. All right. That's real cute. It's interesting. So, and major development. He is like, hey, yeah, gods can die, by the way. The last time a god died was actually the god of summer. And the god of summer that we have now was actually the main god's girlfriend, mortal girlfriend at the time. And she turned into Summer, the god of summer, because she was close to her at the time of death. So that's how that happened. The power transferred, basically. So he's like, yeah, gods can die when they become too mortal, they can die mortal deaths. So that's sick. He made her promise him that she would be the one to choose who succeeds him as Autumn should he die. And so that's interesting. Meanwhile, she's sneaking around everyone's back, colluding with different people in different ways to try and get this answer of who cursed her. And I'm like, I kind of see Jade's point where it's like, why does it matter who cursed you? Just can you maybe focus on fixing the mirror? Although she's been banished from helping with Fix the Mirror. I don't know. It's like she's making not great decisions, but I'm not disliking reading it. So she's still like, just because I don't agree with her decisions as a character doesn't mean I don't like her as a character, if that makes sense. I'm still enjoying reading it. And yeah, so that's where we're at now. Basically, should be finished with it probably tonight, but it'll be dark by the time I finish, so I will probably film and wrap up my thoughts on that another day, tomorrow. You don't care, but that's what I'll be doing. So you will see me then. Okay. I'm going to go put all these books in my, everybody say it with me, Libib and Goodreads, that's right. And then I'm going to, everybody say it with me, find a place for them on my shelves. I oopsed today, you guys. I went in for one book because I needed one stamp. I needed to spend $10. $10 I needed to spend. That's one book. And I got 3. Nope, 6. Look, my brain's not even letting me believe what happened here today. Okay. Bye. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, it's still there. I'm at work. I have to start in like 5 minutes, but I wanted to talk to you about The Longest Autumn by Amy Avery because I finished it last night. 3 stars. 3 stars. It was good. Here's the thing. So at page 200, I was like, oh, I wish this would have been the beginning of the book because it got really cool and interesting with like shadow creatures and like that whole thing. And Bix being who Bix ended up being, clocked it from the beginning. So I wasn't shocked at that. But like the last 100 pages, okay, so for the first 200 pages, like it was like a steady pace. It wasn't like, I wouldn't call it slow or anything. At least it wasn't slow for me. I would call it like a steady pace. And then the last 100 pages, like everything happened. Like bam, 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 bam. Like, so it felt a little weird. It felt a little awkward, I would say. I kind of wish that was different. And then the ending was kind of mid. You know what I mean? Like, the way it ended was, I thought somebody was going to die. For real. Like, I thought, okay, she's going to kill off Autumn, and then there's going to be a new Autumn. I'm okay with that. Or she's going to kill off Tierney. And honestly, I'm okay with that too. Like, not that I don't like her as a character. It's just like, that would be an okay ending for her story. What ended up happening was none of the above. Like, Tierney got stabbed, but then she got healed by Sidriel, who, by the way, ends up loving her. And Autumn also confesses his love to her. And what ends up happening is Tierney chooses somebody else to be Herald at the end of this, after they fix the mirror, because they do fix the mirror. So she chooses somebody else to be Harold, one of her best friends. And so she's like, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, I had it, and like, I've learned things about myself. I don't need to be Harold anymore. So she's like, I'm going to pass it on to my best friend who was in the running before to become Harold. She's like, they're going to be great at it. Their pronouns are they, them, sorry. They're going to be great at it. So she did that. And then I was like, okay. She's like, also, I don't want to feel Autumn falling out of love with me, because remember, they have that connection. I was like, oh, okay, fair. So she's going to be with Sidriel then, because there's no reason for them not to be together. Except for Sidriel was like, no, you need somebody who didn't murder someone. And she keeps saying, like, don't tell me, like, who I need. Like, I can make my own decisions. I'm a big girl. Like, I can. And he just keeps insisting. And, like, it's like this whole thing where he's like, nope, promise me, like, you're not gonna talk to me. You're not gonna, like, no, this is done between us. And that's how it ends. Like, she doesn't end up with anybody, which is fair. Like, you don't have to end up with anybody. It's just, she didn't end up with anybody, and she also didn't end up with her job that for the whole book she was, like, obsessed with getting back. So what was the point? So now she just still has these headaches that he keeps sending her, Sidriel keeps sending her medicine to the temple, by the way, for her. She just stays at the temple all day, being an acolyte for the rest of her days. And she's not with Autumn. She's not with Sidriel. What was the point then? 3 stars. Like, I didn't not enjoy, like, the journey to get there. It's just the end really, like, was like, really? I would rather you have killed her. Honestly, she should have been dead then. You should have just killed her, because it's a point. Anyways, so that was my thoughts on that. And, like I said, I did not enjoy it. I enjoyed the writing style. I enjoyed the characters, even though they were flawed and everything like that. They made stupid decisions. I enjoyed how they were written. I enjoyed them all around. And because I enjoyed flawed characters. Like, nobody's perfect, right? And characters shouldn't be either. So they shouldn't be annoying. They shouldn't be annoying, but they can be flawed. So I enjoyed reading about them. I enjoyed the world building. I mean, I enjoyed the world. I enjoyed the lore. I enjoyed everything. It's just the end. It was like, I don't understand what this was for. What's the point? So, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm going to go. I got to start work. I'm late now. So, don't worry. It's on brand. It's on brand. I was early so that I could be late. Okay. But thank you for watching the vlog. Thank you for being here with me. I will see you next week for my, oh my gosh, October TBR. I can't believe this. I can't believe you've done this. Okay. I'll see you later. Bye, nerds. In the clouds, but feet on the ground, hoping you'll find me this lifetime.